Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. So today we'll take a look at some sales and stuff, but also I want to show you a unboxing of a Masters of the Universe Classics lot that is insane, and I'm hoping to make maybe even close to $1,000 profit. We'll see. So if you're new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Trent. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay. I do it for fun and profit, and I take you along for the journey. So please hit that subscribe button for more great videos in the future. Yeah, let's take a look at some sales. Let's take a look at this insane lot. I'm going to show you some unboxing and stuff, so let's get to it. Alright, so I got this shopgoodwill.com box here. This one I paid a lot for, but it's some pretty spectacular stuff, I think, so we're going to take a look at it. I wish I could keep this stuff to collect, but it's a little too expensive, so I might have to sell this one and make my money back and get a little profit. But I can enjoy it while I have it, at least, so we can at least unbox it and take a look at it. So, should be Masters of the Universe Classics, which we all know is pretty expensive, so let's take a look at what we got. You want to unbox it?
This for you.
It's for me, alright.
Oh, you needed a knife.
Okay.
They really.
What do we got? Let's pull out the big boy. I guess we'll pull out the big ones first. Oh, it's like bundles, I guess. There's a big bundle.
Big bundle? Three bundles.
3 bundles. Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty heavy because Masters of the Universe Classics figures are heavy. Let me put this over here.
This is a big figurine?
It's a bunch. Should be a bunch of figures. First, we'll open this one here. Got a lot of extra bubble wrap. All right. So what we have here, packaging ain't great on it, but we got a King Grayskull. It's a pretty nice figure. Packaging isn't perfect, but it's probably like close to a $200 figure. Well, they're all bagged up, so I think I'll have to unbag them all and show them over on the table. But we got a Classics Trapjaw, Merman. These should all be complete. We got 2 Thundercats here, Lionel, and I forgot who this other guy is. I don't know much about the Thundercats. Then we got another loose King Grayskull. And then we got Stratos in there, and then Battleground Evil Lynn. So, really neat. Okay. It's the big bag. Alright, so then we got some epic bags here. We got Skeletor and Battlecat. I mean, and Panthor, sorry, Panthor. And then we've got He-Man and Battlecat. Then we've got some of the, I think these are Playmates re-releases, or I forgot what these things are.
Ninja Turtles.
Oh, I know they're Ninja Turtles, but yeah, I think they are actually made by Playmates or the Ninja Turtles. These ones aren't as valuable, I don't think, but they're still cool. So let's get these over here so we can take a better look at them. Alright, so here we go. Here's my lot that I got from shopgoodwill.com that we unboxed with my wife, Joy. So I love these toys, but this lot I had to decide. I decided I can't keep. I need to sell, make that money, because it was a big investment, a large investment. 700 something dollars I paid for this lot. Because what this is Masters of the Universe, but it's not your regular vintage Masters of the Universe. It's Masters of the Universe Classics. So here's He-Man, and let me get a regular Masters of the Universe figure for comparison. So just for comparison, see, here's a regular vintage Masters of the Universe Terraclaw Skeletor, and here is a Masters of the Universe Classics Skeletor. You see the scale difference. These are 7-inch action figures, highly articulated, collector's quality. These came out in the mid 2000s, starting in 2007, 2008, with the original releases of He-Man and Skeletor and stuff like that. And they were available online only They weren't ever in retail. They were online exclusive Mattel toys. And they basically redid all the vintage line in this new collectible, highly articulated way. And they also did a lot other figures in the Masters of the Universe the Motu universe. So nowadays, these things, because of the way, they were online only and the great detail and the collectability of them, oftentimes they're much more valuable even than the vintage figures. Not every vintage figure, but your average Masters of the Universe Classics figure is going to be worth a lot more than your average vintage figure. So I got quite a nice lot here, but I definitely did pay up for it, of course. But I think that there's room for me to pretty much double my money, I think. Again, I paid 700 something bucks, but I'll show you what I believe to be some of the resale value of these figures here. So first off, we got a in the box King Grayskull. I actually already sold this guy. I might have sold it a little bit low. I sold it for about $140, $150. They haven't paid yet though. It was a buy it now best offer. They haven't paid yet, but if they do, then I've already sold this King Grayskull in the package. Now, one thing about these figures is a lot of times the fact that these guys are in the package doesn't necessarily increase the value a whole lot. I mean, it may a little bit, but not as much as you would think. Like, obviously, if you find a vintage Masters of the Universe figure in the package, that's going to be worth hundreds of dollars more than just the loose counterpart. But these things, people kept them in the packages. See, I have some over here too. And I'm probably going to eventually put these for sale. But you've seen these in my collection a lot of times. So there's the Masters of the Universe Classics that I had. And I got Megator sitting over there. But people will pay almost, not too much of a discount just for the fact that the figures are loose. Doesn't make too big of a difference, because a lot of people are wanting to get these pieces to display anyways, and they probably don't want to have to even open them. So it's just really not a huge deal that they're not in their original package. And then on the flip side, having it in its original package doesn't necessarily make it super much more valuable. So, there's pros to it and cons to it. So we got King Grayskull, which I already sold. Then we got He-Man himself. Really great action figure. It's very hard for me to sell these, by the way. It's very hard. So yeah, I like toys that were retail releases because that's the nostalgia. I had some of these as a kid, and that's what entices me to collect it. That's where I get the enjoyment out of it. And then recently, Masters of the Universe Origins is at least a retail. It's a reimagining of the vintage figures, where these are more made for adult collectibles. They're almost like, they are articulated action figures, but they really weren't made to be played with. They were made to be displayed and posed and stuff. And as awesome as they look, it's just not for me, and super expensive too. So it's a really crazy collection to collect. So I decided to go ahead and make that money. So anyways, going back to what I'm saying here, I got a He-Man here complete. So I got him complete with all his weaponry there. So again, I paid 700 something. I think this I could get probably around $180, hopefully, for this He-Man. Then about the same with Skeletor. We got an original Skeletor here, complete. He's got his Havoc staff, his full power sword, and his half a power sword. And then He-Man has two swords of similar fashion. Then we got a Merman, very nice and complete. All these are complete, actually. I think that's probably about $100 figure there. And then we got a Trapjaw. I love Trapjaw. He's an awesome figure. He is complete as well, including his Cronus head and his extra arm and everything to make him look like Cronus. I would say, I think that's probably like 150, 160, 70 something dollar figure right there. Then we've got Evil Lynn, but this is Battleground Evil Lynn, a different variant of Evil Lynn. Complete again. I think that's about a $100 figure. We got Stratos here complete. He's probably the cheapest one. He may be like 70 or 80, I would think. Then we got another King Grayskull. I got the one in the package, King Grayskull. Then I got another complete King Grayskull. I think about 100 to 120, something like that maybe. Then I have a couple Thundercats that were in the lot. Not too sure about these guys, but I think they're probably worth at least about $70, $80 a piece. Then finally I got over here Playmates, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like they call them, I don't know if they're ultimates or what, but I got 3 out of the 4 turtles. I think maybe all 3 of those figures right there are worth about 50 bucks. So that's where I'm coming up with my number. Of course, you know, fees and everything. I may not exactly double my money, but I think I can get pretty close. Actually, I could probably double my money. The question is if I can go any more than that. So I'm investing big to make a big profit and enjoy these figures while the short time that I'll probably have them. I mean, I've already sold this one, so... Oh, I forgot to mention, we got these bad boys over here. We've got Battlecat, of course. And I think that's about a $200 Battlecat, approximately. It may be a little bit cheaper, because this is the one figure that has a flaw. His head doesn't always stay up too well. Maybe we'll say 180 bucks. And then we got Panthor here. And I think he's about a $200 figure as well. So, yeah, these things sell for good money. And it always reminds me of back in 2013. These were in Big Lot stores, and I was getting them for I got them for 10 bucks a piece. I got several of them, but I was dumb back then, and I was just starting on eBay, and I was looking for anything to sell, and I was buying them for $10 and selling them for like 30 or 40 on eBay. Now this same thing that I sold for 30 or 40 is worth well over 100. This Orko, and you know, I had a big stack of these Orcos as well as these Molars versus Skeletors, San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, and even quite a few of those Megators over there. The Buzzsaw Hordak was one figure I bought on eBay, so that was the only exception. The rest of them I got at Big Lots, and I had a big quantity of them. But you know how it is, you never know, so can't dwell on the past too much. But here's a little education on Masters of the Universe Classics. Be on the lookout. I think it's pretty easy to distinguish them. If you're familiar with any of the Masters of the Universe characters, you can easily identify that this is not your regular vintage Masters of the Universe figure because of the great detail, articulation, and the 7-inch scale. They are absolutely magnificent figures, and it is very hard, again, to sell them and not try to collect them myself. But got to make that money. Can't collect everything. Alright, made some more sales. Sold some more Nintendo games. Somebody bought Faxanadu for $13.43, total paid by the customer. Then I had a customer buy 2 games. They bought Young Indiana Jones Chronicles for $84.79. And they picked up Worm Journey to the Center of the Earth for $52.99. Then I sold those Nightmare on Elm Street tapes. I took a best offer, $13.54 total paid by the customer. Then I sold this little plush here. His name is Toothless. This is from, I think, How to Train Your Dragon or something like that. That little plush there sold for $10.69 total paid by the customer. Then these over here I just picked up from shopgoodwill.com. I didn't sell them. These are going to be in my other channel, my Radical Retro channel, vintage unboxing stuff. That plus some Masters of the Universe, including I got this attack track for my collection. Nice decals on it. So I got a video going up over there that should have both these items in there. Pretty neat vintage carnival glass. All right, more sales, more sales. Sold some Skeletor armor. That set right there sold for $33.49 total paid by the customer. And we sold this Scooby-Doo Wii game, $11.28 total paid by the customer. Then a couple embroidery CD discs. What are these called? Fancy That Designs. discs. 1806, total paid by the customer for those. Then we got Nancy's Favorites collection, another embroidery DVD, I think. 2130, total paid by the customer. Then another Mega Blocks piece, this Portal of Fire Dragon head with the chains that go with it. That sold for 1746, total paid by the customer. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.